Hello, Sagittarius. Thanks for joining me. My name is Ginger. I'm going to do a reading for the consciousness of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of August 29 to September 4, 2022. Please take a moment and hit that like button underneath the video and subscribe. If you're a viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that for me. That would be very helpful to me. And it would allow me to keep coming back and doing these readings for you guys, which I love to do. Share with your friends and family if you're enjoying them, if they enjoy the tarot, because you don't want to send it to them if they don't. Okay, through the end of August, I've got openings in my calendar, so I'm offering a special to my YouTube viewers of almost half price off an hour-long reading. So if you'd like to schedule that, you can look in the description box below the video once again and get the information there to do that. I would love to do a tarot reading for you. I've had a number of people take me up on that and they really have enjoyed it. So, Sagittarius, what's happening for you this week? What's going on in your world? Wishing summer weren't over just yet. You know, it's getting close to, people have already gone back to school here, and it's kind of a weird vibe, you know, to be going back to school so early. But that's how it goes. I guess I'm not sure why that is. So Sag is kind of like wishing summer were a little longer, just another month. To read some books. To read some more books for getting down to starting new things in September. We have a new moon today, I believe it is, the new moon, so I'm using the Moonology cards too today. And I'm going to pull some cards from the ETA Oracle for you. And here come my spirit guides. Here they come. It's like they're walking in the door right now. That's pretty funny. All right, I guess we're ready to go then. You guys ready? You guys and gals ready? Okay, let's go. Here we go for Sagittarius. Consciousness of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Here we go. Let's see what beautiful things are in your energy field this week. Let's see what's happening for you, Sag. Water. I can't remember exactly what this is. I think it's exhaustion. You're so exhausted that you can hardly hold your head up. I think that's what that's about, but we will read the book to make sure. Courage. Now that's a Sagittarius thing. Courage. Be courageous. Have no fear. And finally, Empire. Wow, you know what? I have never pulled this card before, and I have used this deck many, many times. Empire. I like that card. Kind of makes me think of Vegas or maybe Tokyo or something. All lit up. New York City, all lit up. New York City in a rainstorm. Big thunderstorm. Okay. Let's see what this is about, Sag. All right, water. First one is water. Water. Here we go. You can hardly hold your head up there, and you're wearing your crown. Maybe that crown's too heavy. Okay, let's see. This card embodies all the symbolism of the element of water, which popularly represents life, and can also be associated with birth, fertility, or refreshment. Interesting, okay. Spiritually, it has been used to communicate the sacred value of life, the spiritual dimension of purification, protection, and healing, and the profound meaning of suffering and redemption in human life. Depicted in this artwork, we see a crowned figure half submerged with a dreamlike background, resembling the universe or magical clouds and starlight. Yeah, it looks like a portal. Looks like a portal there. All right. The water seems to create a sacred, cleansing, and meditative space for this figure where they're able to find serenity. The weight of the crown in all its significance is alleviated as it floats with them on the surface of the glistening waters. This card in readings is meant to transport you to its lucid dream world and spiritual realm to help offer clarity between you and your subconscious mind and higher dimensional self. Well, that is really awesome, and I'm sure, Sagittarius, you're liking that. You're going into your spiritual la la land. Very nice. Courage. That's a positive card. However, that crown and all that entails, yeah, that means that people you have a responsibility. That's what it means. The crown means that you take on responsibility, and because you have integrity and you project confidence and understanding of the issue at hand, people look up to you. And so that's a great responsibility when people just automatically look up to you for things. Being the way shower, sort of. All right, courage. A line and a scary cloud. It's scary. Don't be scared of that cloud. All right, courage. This piece was inspired by the character's journey in The Lion King. I saw that on Broadway. It was great. Relating the role of crown to leadership and responsibility. Relating the crown to leadership and responsibility. And we're talking about the other card. The artist believes that courage is showing strength when faced with a challenge or grappling with uncertainty. The crown-shaped rock alludes to summoning courage and overcoming obstacles in order to ascend as a leader and face our responsibilities. There you go. The lion is a traditional symbol of leadership and is also commonly associated with power and courage. And it's also the symbol for Leo, another fire sign. You don't get to, don't become too prideful. Don't become egotistical with these energies. Stay as grateful as you can, because grateful brings humility. And when we're humble, we don't overextend ourselves. We let other people take part and be the leader, because we don't have to, we may know it all, but we don't need to let everybody else we know it all, Sagittarius. Take a step back and allow other people to also step in and take a leadership role, because maybe you're their mentor, whether you know it or not, and you're teaching them how to do that, and that's good teaching to let them do it. All right, now the Empire. So courage, you're ascending into leadership positions of leadership with this water card. So with the water card and this courage card, I'm feeling like Sagittarius. This is not a little role, a little small responsibility. It's not mom taking care of the kids, although that's a huge responsibility. That's a very heavy responsibility at times. This is in the greater community, taking a major role, and maybe I'm seeing you like guiding people to the light in a way, like protesting and being the one who organizes it and gets it going. Something major like that. A big deal. Okay. This is a big deal, Sagittarius, so get your time in reading books, because you're going to be working soon, I have the feeling. All right, the next one is Empire. Empire. Oh my goodness. As crowns, I guess you're the crowned prince or princess. As crowns are worn by rulers, the artist wanted to explore the idea of the city's towers of glass and steel as the modern ruler's great creations. Gee, who does that make you think of? Rising above the individuals and the city below. The piercing lights and sounds, the crown jewels of the empire, all dazzling, but offering little substance in the face of the real world and its harsh elements. Yep, there you go. Yet, as they struggle, people still create and find beauty, not because of that cold blister, but in spite of it. This card is a representation of our modern world. The ever-advancing technology, the evolution of community, communication, and the economy. Are the advancements for our own good or contributing to more toxicity, more isolation, and illness? Could we be straying further from nature, the divine, and the organic? Not if you don't want to. I make that a point in my life. The empire is ruled by a single authority or group. So who has the authority? Who has authority over your actions? Do you feel like you actively contribute to your community in a meaningful way, or just to the benefit of the rulers of the empire? Sagittarius, this is not, you're not one of those. This card appearing in readings asks us to question the atmosphere of our community, where we live, how we feel within. Do we feel powerless or inspired? Trapped or free? This card may be a sign that relocation is an option for you in the near future, to find a place where you are more suited to grow and live authentically at your own pace. Or it may signify that it is time to explore and find more beauty within the place you call home now. So here's what I say. To get all zen about it, no matter where we live, we don't feel one way or the other about things. We just see things as happening and unfolding as they are meant to, and we keep out of it, because having that neutrality allows us to no attachments, no the anger, the violence in our language or our anger. We can get really angry, or the over exuberance of being on the winning side or whatever side you're on. You are a winner, and that's how I like to look at it. You are a winner, Sagittarius. But you need to ask, this is coming up because you're wondering, are you feeling powerless? What is your community taking a turn that you're not really appreciative of? Do you feel trapped or do you feel free? So those are things as a leader, as someone that people look up to. These are important things you need to ask yourself, because you don't want to wake up one day and find out that you live in a place that you don't even know anymore, and your neighbors have moved long ago and you're still here, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on in your neighborhood. Because you are a leader. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull a card from, maybe a couple, from the Moonology deck. See what this deck has for you. This is a pretty heavy-duty reading. Big-time leadership, mentoring, fearlessness, because ascension, getting into that vortex there. You're spiritually, you're opening up to understanding new things about yourself and the world. That's what I want to say. Or even just your community. A time for healing, a balsamic moon. Balsamic moon. A time for healing. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. We're not talking about sleeping kind of dreams. We're talking about, what do you aspire to do? What do you want to see in your life? What do you want to create in your life? How do you want to create? What do you want to see happen? Let's see. And then finally, what do you need to release? With the Empire card, what do you need to release? You know, I know because of COVID that people haven't been getting together as much, but maybe you need to release the fear of getting together with people, because I have the feeling you're going to need your support people around you at this time, because there's major change coming in here for you, and it's in a very positive way. However, the Courage card tells me that you need to be fearless. You need to be fearless, and when we need to be fearlessly courageous, we need our support behind us. Yes. All right. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's get into your tarot reading. I think I kind of want to have fun and read from my Circus Tarot. And we'll see how it goes, because this is a heavy reading, and if this is just, well, this is a pretty good deck. I mean, it gives pretty accurate readings. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get for Sagittarius, consciousness of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Yeah, well, fearlessly courageous. Just remember, when you need to be fearlessly courageous, your spirit guides are standing right. They're like encircling you. They're protecting you. They are surrounding you. You know, your spirit guides are surrounding you for sure, because they're probably the ones who guided you to it. You know, that's what I want to say. Your spirit guides have a lot of respect for you, Sag. Couple more shuffles for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Strength, it's the first card out. Yep, you need some of that. So this is the basis of the reading, strength. Strength is the basis of the reading. Crossing it for good or bad is your card. See, Archangel Michael standing right there with you. All right, so we have temperance, so strength and temperance. Archangel Michael, your spirit guide. The root cause of the reading, the root of the reading. Why are we doing this? Because we need to stand our ground. You know what? I got to tell you, we got to do things for the sake of love rather than the sake of argument. What's right and what's wrong? I don't know. You know, I'm not going to listen to what you tell me is right and wrong. I have my own idea. I mean, if it's a loving thing, then it's right for me. That's what I see. If it's not loving, it's not right for anybody. If it's a punishing action or something, it's not right, whether the person deserves it or not. You know, we have to pay consequences for our actions, I guess, because that's where if I am creating something negative, what do I expect to get back? Positive? Typically not, although, you know, you may get a pass once or twice in your life. But what are you creating? When you're creating negatively, expecting a positive result over and over again is just not likely. Page of Cups in your past. Page of Cups. That's your psychic ability. It's your really creative, talented ability. And I like that it's an athlete here. I like that because Sagittarians are athletic. Typically, they're athletic. And they can do stuff like this. You know, Sagittarians are typically athletic. This is a water sign card, and I also knew someone who's a Pisces in high school who was really good at gymnastics. So this is in your recent past, and you know, it's just showing how talented you are. Look at the athleticism. Look at the talent. This person worked hard to be able to do this. Even if it comes naturally to them, they still have to work at it. So this is in your recent past, and I'm going to say that is a natural gift of yours. Whatever this talent is, it's a natural gift, but you still have to work at it to make it grow. That's in your recent past. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, fast movement. You know, it's things are going to come. Things are coming into focus, is what I want to say. This whole plan is coming into focus, and this is the energy that surrounds you. So the action, it's set in motion. Whatever this leadership stint is that you're going to have, Sagittarius, the action, it is already in motion, and it's going to happen very quickly. And you know what? This is something you've asked for. This is action, an event that you have asked for. And, you know, I don't know exactly what it is for the consciousness of Sagittarius, but what I can tell you is that it's full of integrity, and you need to keep your ego in check and remember to be grateful always, so that you do this humbly, because you're a leader for other people, and you need to be a really good example of loving leadership, a firm, loving leadership. You know what I mean? Like nobody's going to get past you on it, because it's all about the love. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Change. Freedom. However, preceding that change and freedom, there's loss and chaos. There's chaos. So I'm going to say that there's instability and chaos. However, freedom, change, new experiences for good are the result. That's the Hierophant in this reading. Change agent. You're an agent for change. Yep. And I'm going to say the Hierophant blesses it. He's blessing it. All right. Your energy right now is the Ten of Wands. So the 10 is you're done. You're finished. The 9 is where you ended the suit. 10 is living in the feeling of what just came before it. So you've already put it down, but you're feeling that suffering, difficult. I mean, it was difficult work getting to this place in your life. There were a lot of things you did, and there were some things you thought you had to do and you didn't. You thought you had to do them because nobody else would, but you know what? You didn't have to. There are some things you didn't have to. You didn't have to do them the way that you did it. You could have asked for help. And maybe the first couple of people you asked for help, the easy people you asked for help said no, but there were others you could have asked for help from, and they would have helped you. So this is like you did this and you didn't have to do it that way, but because Sagittarius has to do it its own way, fire signs, they have to do it their way. And if you're not going to help me, then screw you, I'm going to go do it myself. And you end up doing that and you're exhausted. All right, but you got the job done. So something is ended. You're ready for something new. You're taking a little rest right now, though. You're taking a little rest, a time for healing, that balsamic moon. And this way you're opening to the portal, to that portal to the universe, to the divine, to other dimensions. You're building your strength and courage. And you're getting ready to put your dreams into a practical plan. All right, and then this waning mood card. What do you need to release? Release that damn burden. Put that stuff down. I want to say, put that shit down. Put it down. Let it go. You don't need it. Let it go. It's not for you. Ah, I like this. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is the energy surrounding you, and you are going to, so you've put this whatever it is that that you've been wanting, and you may not even be able to articulate exactly what it is you're wanting, but your higher self knows what it is. You've put it out, and that's why I say that action, the chaos, the conflict, that lead to the instability, that lead to a transition to change and new experiences and freedom. It's coming around. You're waiting. You're just waiting. You're waiting there on that hilltop to see, when do I need to put my tiger into effect? King of Coins. Hopes and dreams position. So, Big Daddy of the coin. He's the man everybody loves. Do you want to be the person everybody loves because they got a lot of coin? I think you want to be somebody who's comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. God wants us to be comfortable and have more, than we need. Overflowing abundance. That's what he is. He's overflowing abundance. He's also a good money manager. Oh my goodness. The final card in the reading, or the quote-unquote outcome, I don't call it an outcome because life continues next week. You have the Emperor. He's like the ruler of the world. You have the Emperor. He is all about, so this bringing this change that this is going to be, you're going to be restructuring. The Emperor restructures. He goes in, creates chaos and mayhem, takes over a country and restructures it so that it works for him. Works within his strategic plan, But this is it is a spiritual thing for you. It's not conquering. It's not conquering a country. It's a spiritual thing. So you're a spiritual leader, and you will be leading up this major change that's coming. You might think it would be Aquarius who would do this. Aquarius might come up with the big picture, maybe working with you on this big picture, but you're the one who takes the action. Aquarius sits back and watches. This is a card of Aries. This is Aries. Aries is a great leader. Aries is the number one. Look at how bright. You're going to be successful. Wow, Sag, I wonder what this is. I really like this. What is this about? So what I'm going to say is what my guides just said to me, because I said to myself, what the heck? What is going to happen? So this is the setup for things to come. This is the setup for things to come. Sagittarius, so get your rest, because you're not going to be resting a long time. There's going to be a lot of leadership. There's going to be a lot of, what do I want to say? Peacemaking, not peacemaking, but meeting at the table. A lot of planning, a lot of discussion, a lot of setting the boundaries, a lot of trust, a lot of understanding that you are not really in control of this whole thing because you're divinely guided. Sagittarius is divinely guided, right? Wow. So we start with strength. And we have temperance, crossing it for good or bad. That's really good. We have that strength card, but we also have this courage card here. This strength is about building character. This is about just saying, oh, the hell with it. I'm not in a position where I can't not believe. You got to believe that you can do it. And you know what? It's sort of like the divine just enters your body and puts the words in your mouth and makes you look all fearless and everything. But, you know, after it's over, you're like, oh my God, what the hell just happened, you know? Yeah, pretty major. Right now, you're healing, you're gaining your strength, you're astrally traveling or working with your guides while you're sleeping in other ways. Your dreams need a practical plan. You're going to get that from Aquarius will be the big picture. Taurus may be the one who does the game plan on the ground. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else do we have here? And then your dreams need a practical plan. See, your dreams need a practical plan. Here's your practical plan. Your practical plan is we're just going to surprise them, or we're going to surround and drown. We're going to take them by surprise. We're going to take them by surprise. This is your power. This is where your power comes in. This is where you're standing on that mountain as that little lion, showing your courage. The Pope blesses this. The Pope is the one who sets the standards for our society, and I think the Pope is a little nervous right now. He trusts. He trusts. He has no doubt. There's no doubt. You're dropping the heavy burdens of the past. Why? Because you have been transformed over the last few years, and you don't do this kind of stuff anymore. You are much more focused, discriminating, discerning. If you're going to put your efforts into something, you know, you want it to be for the higher good, something that other people will buy into. You've learned that lesson of getting people to buy into it. Getting people to buy into it. You're not going to ever have to do this again. I think that's a major life lesson you just recently learned. And so the cycle is already set in motion. The cycle is set in motion. You're waiting. All right, spirit guides, what's my job? Come on, tell me. What is it you need me to do? What do you need me to do? I'm here to do it. What do you need me to do? Hopes and dreams. Well, you know what? For something like this guy could be a sponsor, a supporter, somebody who funds the cause, whatever that is. You need his help. It's not so much that you need the money, it's the cause needs the money to get things done. Because you know what? The other side has a lot of money. And they have been going gangbusters with that. You end up being the emperor. What's out there? What's beyond those curtains? Well, it looks like sunlight of the spirit to me. So this is a really awesome reading, Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to pull a Work Your Light Oracle card, because we've got to see how you're going to work your light, or what do you need to know about working your light. Okay, wow, that's a great reading, Sagittarius. I love it. Here we go. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you for this beautiful reading for Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you very much. It makes sense, and I can see it clearly coming in. All right. Work your light. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. There you go. Uplifting humanity, channeling. You could be channeling, you could be verbally channeling, writing, automatic writing, or Just chat. The energy is like taking you over, and you're just doing this thing. You're just doing this thing that appears to make you look fearless, but you're scared shitless. And you know what? You're channeling the energy of the divine. All right, double mission. And then the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I can't make this up. You've been training for this for lifetimes, and I'm going to say yes to that. Sagittarius, you're going to be doing something big. And you know what? It could be on a small scale. I don't think it's on a small scale. I think it is like kind of big. It's medium-sized to really big, depending on who you are and what you really want to accomplish, what you set out to do. Well, it could be setting out to do a protest, set up a protest, a peaceful protest that really makes an impact, or it could be that you end up traveling the world for this cause, and it impacts people all over the world. That's your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I'm very honored to have been the one to do that reading for you. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Bye-bye.